Yes, today we'll learn how to solve a linear equation of three variables. What is a linear equation, ma? A equation with degree 1 is said to be a linear equation. A linear equation of two variables, it is x plus y is equal to constant some c, or else this can be written as x plus y minus, plus or minus, anything, okay, equal to 0. And the linear equation of three variables, it is x plus y plus z is equal to c, or else you can say x plus y plus z plus c is equal to 0. And see here, how will linear equation of two variable will be a straight line. That is, you are having, just you think of your graph sheet, ma. It is x and this is y. Your linear equation will be a straight line. This will be representing x plus y plus c is equal to 0. And coming to a three variable, the linear equation will be representing a plane. Here in three variable, you will be having like this, ma. This is your x and this is your y, and your z will be somewhere like this. Okay. And now so here in two variable, the linear equation will be a line, a straight line. You can say it is a straight line. Here it will be a plane. Clear, ma? Shall we go and solve the problem? We'll begin with the example, ma. We'll begin with example, ma. Example 3.1. The father's age is 6 times his son's age, 6 years. Hence, the age of the father will be 4 times his son's age. Find the present age of the son and father. Here, we can have like this, ma. Father's present age, have it as x, and son's present age as y. This is after 6 years. So what will be the age of the father after 6 years? X plus 6, and the son will be y plus 6. Okay, this is what given, and what it is said. The father's age is 6 times his son's age. Father's age is 6 times his son's age. So here, father's age is x. Father's age is 6 times his son's age. That is, x is equal to 6y. And next, 6 years, hence the age of the, after 6 years, hence the age of the father. After 6 years, what is the age of the father? It is x plus 6, isn't it? That will be 4 times his son's age. What will be the son's age? It is y plus 6, right? Now, frame the equation. Here you are having father and son, x and y, two variables. Just a revision to do, ma. It is last year's portion only. So here, first we'll take the second one. X plus 6 is equal to 4y plus 6 4 is 24. So what do you get? X minus 4y is equal to 24 minus 6. And here, what is your first equation, ma? This will be your first equation and this will be your second equation. The first equation, what it is said, x is equal to 6y. We'll substitute that in this x. So what happens here? 6y minus 4y is equal to, when you subtract, what do you get? 18, right? And now solve it off. 6y minus 4y, it is 2y is equal to 18. Divide both sides by 2, you will get y is equal to 9. Am I right, ma? And then, now you substitute this in equation 1. What is your equation? X is equal to 6y, that is x is equal to 6 into 9, and what it is? 54. X is equal to 54. And now, what is your question? Find the present age of the son and father. So, the present age of son is y and x is father. So, you can write the father's age. Father's present age is 54 years and the son's present age is 9 years. Right? Yes, move on to the next one. Can you work out that or you want me to work out, ma? 3.2. Okay, I'll do it. Yes, next example. 3.2. You are asked to solve. Two equations are given. What are they? 2x minus 3y is equal to 6. Have it as equation number 1. And the next one it is x plus y is equal to 1. Have it as equation number 2. Right. Now we'll solve this. Have the first equation as 2x minus 3y is equal to 6. And the second equation you multiply by 3. So what will happen here? 3x plus 3y is equal to 3. See here, why do you multiply the second equation by 3? To eliminate the y. See here, in the first equation you are having minus 3y and in the second equation you are having y. If you multiply this y by 3, then you will be getting 3y. So what will happen? Plus 3y and minus 3y, when we add, you will get cancelled. That's how we are choosing this 3 to be multiplied by in equation number 2 on both sides, left side and right side. Okay. And now you simply add it up. So these two get cancelled. Okay. So what is left? 2x plus 3x will be 5x, which is equal to 6 by 6 plus 3. It is 9. Now you divide both sides by 5. What happens? Your x will be equal to 9 by 5. Right. And now you substitute this in equation number 2. You can substitute in 1 also. I'll take equation number 2. Since it is smaller equation, I feel it easy, so I'll do with that. Okay. So here, what is your equation? X plus y is equal to 1. And what is your x? It is 9 by 5 plus y is equal to 1. And now y is equal to 1 minus 9 by 5. And now when you subtract, what do you get? We'll be taking LCM, that is 5 into 1, it will be 5 minus 9, whereas your y will be equal to minus 4 by 5. Right? So what is your solution? Your x is equal to 9 by 5 and your y is equal to minus 4 by 5. Right? Yes, we'll pass on to the next one. Yes, before going to that, in example 3.1, what method I have used to solve, and in example 3.2, what method I have used? Can you guess, ma'am? In first, I have used substitution method, and the second one I have used elimination method, and there is one more method you have learnt. Do you remember? Yes, what it is? Cross multiplication method, right? It is cross multiplication method. And this one, here the substitution method, we can have this one, example 3.1, and elimination method, we have done example 3.2. So So I hope you can recall and continue the class. All right. Yes. So here, to solve the linear equations, we have three methods. In any three methods you can do. Whichever is convenient for you, you can carry out. Unless if it is mentioned, you have to do only in this method. So and so, that is elimination method. Then you have to carry out the problem in elimination method. If you are suggested to do in cross multiplication method, then you have to go with cross multiplication method and the other one also. Yes, right. Shall we move to the next example, ma? Example 3.3. See here, solve the following system of linear equations in three variables. So it is set as three variables, so probably we will be getting x, y and z, or else a, b, c with constant, like that we will be getting. So here, what it is given, what's the first equation? 3x minus 2y plus z is equal to 2. That is your equation number 1. And what is the second equation? It is 2x plus 3y minus z is equal to 5. And the next one, it is x plus y plus z is equal to 6. So here, you can name the equations as 1 and this one as 2 and the other one, the last one as 3. So this is the sum given, and how do you going to solve it? Previously we had two equations, so we solved both equations. Here we are having three equations, so either you solve 1 and 2 or 2 and 3 or 1 and 3. So any two you take it off. Okay, equation you take equation 1 and 2 and you solve, you will be getting one equation, and this one equation reduced to two variables. Okay, since this equation number 1, 2, 3 you are having three variables, when you solve equation 1 and 2, your equation will be reduced to two equation with two variables. And either otherwise you can take 2 and 3 and solve it to reduce to two variables, 1 and 3, and solve it to two variables. Listen carefully. In this, you have to do only two pairs. புரியுதாடா சொல்றது? அதாவது 1ஐயும் 2ஐயும் வச்சு ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணி ஒரு ஈக்குவேஷன் வரும். ஈக்குவேஷன் 2ஐயும் 3ஐயும் வச்சு ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணாலும் உனக்கு ஒரு ஈக்குவேஷன் வரும். எத்தனை வேரியபிள் வச்சு? ரெண்டு வேரியபிள் வச்சு வரும். 1 and 3 ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணும்போது என்ன வரும்? உனக்கு சால்வ் பண்ணும்போது again you will be getting two variables equation. One variable will get cancelled. Okay, it will be eliminated. And now you see here, all these three you need not do. If you choose these, you can do only these two, or else you can do these two, or else you can carry out with this and this one. புரியுதா சொல்றது? இந்த மூணு ஜோடி நீ செய்யணும்னு அவசியம் கிடையாது. ஏதாவது ரெண்டு இது மட்டும் செஞ்சா போதும். 1 and 2வும் 1 and 3யும் செஞ்சாலும் போதும். உனக்கு எது எடுக்கணும் நீ ஃபீல் பண்றியோ அத மாதிரி எடுத்து செஞ்சா போதும். புரியுதா அடியம்மா? இப்ப இதுல நீ என்ன பார்க்கணும்னா, இந்த 1 and 2 ரெடியூஸ் பண்றேன்ல, ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணும்போது இங்க என்ன வேரியபிள் வருதுன்னு பாரு. ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் டாலர், யூரோ இப்படி வருதுன்னு வச்சுக்கோ. இந்த ரெண்டு வேரியபிள் வந்ததுன்னா உனக்கு நெக்ஸ்ட் நீ எதை சூஸ் பண்ற? That is, you are choosing 1 and 2 equation. You are getting a dollar and a euro, and then when you are taking this equation 2 and 3 and after solving you should get dollar and euro only, right? You should not get some other, that is rupee and all, you should not get. Instead of euro you should not get rupee. Then you can't solve these two equations. புரியுதா? இப்போ வந்து 3 வேரியபிள் இருக்கிறத ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணி 2 வேரியபிளுக்கு கொண்டுட்டு வரோம். கொண்டுட்டு வரும்போது முதல் செட்டை நீ ரெடியூஸ் பண்ணி கொண்டுட்டு வரும்போது உனக்கு என்ன வேரியபிள் இருக்குதோ அதே வேரியபிள் தான் நமக்கு கிடைக்கணும். எப்ப? அடுத்த 2 செட்டை எடுத்து நீ செய்யும் போது. புரியுதா? புதுசா வேற, அதாவது ஒரு வேரியபிள் கூட மாத்தி வரக்கூடாது. மாத்தி வந்துச்சுன்னா உனக்கு கஷ்டமாயி போயிடும். சேமா இருந்தாலும் என்ன பண்ணலாம், அதாவது 3 வேரியபிள வந்து 2 வேரியபிளா ரெடியூஸ் பண்றோம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட். அதுக்கு அடுத்து என்ன பண்றான், 2 வேரியபிள வச்சு எப்படி சொல்யூஷன் கண்டுபிடிப்போம்னு தெரியும்ல, அதே மாதிரி தான் செய்ய போறோம். நத்திங் டிஃபரன்ஸ். ஓகே, எஸ், ஷால் வி டு? Here I am going to consider equation number 3 and 2. My first option, I am going to take equation number 2 and 3. See here, plus z and minus z is there. Okay, so when I add, these two will get cancelled. And what is left? 2x plus x, it will be 3x. 3x plus y, it will be, sorry, 3y plus y, it will be 4y, which is equal to 5 plus 6, it is 11. Now you can have this as, name it as equation number 4. That is, we are reducing equation 2 and 3 to equation 4 with 2 variables. What are the variables we are getting? It is x and y. And next, what do you prefer, ma? And next, what pair shall we take? We can take 1 and 2. Okay. So what is your first equation? It is 3x minus 2y plus z is equal to 2. And your second equation is 2x plus 3y minus z is equal to 5. And again, see here, I have to eliminate z, right? Then only I will be getting x and y. See here, in the first equation you are having plus z, and in the second equation you are having minus z. So when you add, these two get cancelled. So what is left? Sum up 3 plus 2, it is 5x minus 2 plus 3. Difference sign. Find the difference. Difference of 2 and 3, it is 1. 3 is plus. So plus 1y, or you can write y itself. That is equal to 7, and have this as equation number 5. Are you clear, ma? And now you can continue, ma. Since I don't have space, I am taking this step to the above one. That is 3x plus 4y is equal to 11 will be your equation number 4. Okay, just I'll copy it to the top and I'll continue. And here, now we have to solve this equation. We have got two linear equations, isn't it? Now we are going to solve both the linear equations, that is 4 and 5. And now you see, the fourth equation you are having 3x plus 4y is equal to 11, and in the fifth equation you are having 5x plus y is equal to 7. And see here, in the second equation the coefficient of y is 1, and in the fifth equation, and in the fourth equation the coefficient of y is 4. So what I am going to do is, I am going to multiply the equation number, I am going to multiply the equation 5. Equation 5 with 4. So what do I get? 5 fours are 20x plus 1 fours are 4y is equal to 7 fours are 24, 28. Are you clear, ma? And now you see, the coefficient of y is 4, 4, that is plus 4. Both are plus 4. Here, the previous one we had minus, one plus and the other one minus, so we added it, so it gets cancelled. And now, since both are of same, when you add, it won't get cancelled, it won't be eliminated. So we are going to subtract the second equation with the first one. So we'll just change the sign, and please leave your fingers here. Leave your finger here. With one finger you hide that circle, that is that plus. What do you have? Plus 4y, and the other one is minus 4y. So this gets cancelled. And coming over here, you are having plus 3x, and here you are having plus 20x, and this plus you have to hide it, and now you are having plus 3 and minus 20. Am I right? So here the sign is difference. You have to find the difference. What is the difference of 20 and 3? It is 17, and 20 is the bigger one. It has to sign minus. So this will be your answer. That is minus 17x is equal to, here also see, plus 11, and this 28 becomes minus 28. So plus 11 and minus 28. What do you get? Different sign. So you find the difference, you'll be getting 17. As 28 is bigger one, it has to sign minus. We'll have it like this. And see here, this side also you're having minus, so it becomes plus. This side also you're having minus, so this becomes plus. Okay. And now divide both sides by 17. What happens? X is equal to 1. Okay. And now you can substitute this value of x in this equation 5. So what will happen here? What happens here? 5 into 1 plus y is equal to 7. And now it is, this implies, the sign, it means that this implies it. Okay. So this becomes 5 plus y is equal to 7, and your y is equal to 7 minus 5. This 5, it is plus. Comes to the other side, it becomes minus, and then you'll be having y is equal to, okay, you can continue. You'll be having space. Since I don't have space, I'm erasing this and I'm writing off. Okay. So here, what will be your next step? This will be, this implies that y is equal to 2. Right? Your x is equal to 1 and your y is equal to 2. And now you have to find what's the value of z, isn't it? Shall we take the third equation, ma? That is easier one, since the coefficients are all 1, that will be easier one. So just we'll take the third equation. As I said, we'll take the third equation. What is your third equation? It is x plus y plus z is equal to 6. That is, your x is equal to 1 and y is found as 2 and z is equal to 6. That is, this implies 3 plus z is equal to 6, and this implies that z is equal to 6 minus 3, and what is your z then? It is 3. So at the end you can write, you're asked to find the solution, isn't it? You can write solution, x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 and your z is equal to 3. Clear? Yes, we'll move to the next one. We do the next example, ma. That is 3.4. What is there in 3.4? It's a word problem. We have to frame the equation, isn't it? Yes. In an inter-school athletic meet with 24 individual events, securing a total of 56 points, a first place secures 5 points, and the second place secures 3 points, and the third place secures 1 point. Having as many 3 places finishers as first and second place finishers, find how many athletics finished in each places. So here, let's consider x to be first place, right? Then your y to be y to be second place, then your z to be the third place. Okay. Now how do you frame the equation? With 24 individual events. So you'll be having x for 24 events. You'll be having x first place, y second place, and z third place is equal to 24. Are you able to understand, ma? Individual events, அதாவது குரூப்பா பிரைஸ் வாங்க மாட்டாங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பிரைஸ் ஒருத்தருக்கு, செகண்ட் பிரைஸ் ஒருத்தருக்கு, தேர்ட் பிரைஸ் ஒருத்தருக்கு தான் கிடைக்கும். அந்த மாதிரி ஈவெண்ட் வந்து எத்தனை இருக்குது? 24 ஈவெண்ட் இருக்கு. அப்ப 24 ஈவெண்ட் இருக்குன்னா அது எப்படி எழுதுவோம் நம்ம? x plus y plus z is equal to 24. சரியா? Next, second one, securing a total of 56 points is secured when a first place secures 5 points. So, since it is an individual, it is said x, 1x, 1y, 1z. Okay. And here, it is said first place secures 5 points. That is 5x. First place, x. So, it is 5x. And the second place, which is 3 points, isn't it? So, plus 3 second is y. And the third is z, secures 1 point. So, it is z is equal to 56. Right? Puridappa? Okay. And next, what is the other one? Having as many third place finishers, third place finishers வந்து எத்தனை பேர் இருக்கிறாங்களாம்? Third place னா என்னது? Z is equal to many third place finishers as first and second place finishers. So first second எத்தனை பேர் வர்றாங்களோ அத்தனை கவுண்டிங் ரெண்டு பேரையும் ஆட் பண்ணா கிடைக்கிறது தான் என்னது? Z. Right? And now you are asked to find how many athletics finished in each places. So first place, second place, third place, மூணு பிளேஸ்லயும் எத்தனை பேர் வந்திருக்கிறாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லி கேக்குறாங்க. Okay. And now you can have the equation. You can name it as equation 1. This is 2 and this is 3. Yeah, what I am going to follow is taking equation number 1. Now I take the equation number 1. See here it is x plus y plus z is equal to 24. Right? And now you consider this equation number 3. What you are having? Z is equal to x plus y. So I am going to substitute here the third equation. You are having x plus y is equal to z. That is z is equal to x plus y. So in the place of this x plus y, I will be writing just z, and one more z is already in there. So I can have like this. So what happens here? It becomes 2z is equal to 24. And now I can divide both sides by 2. So I'll be getting z is equal to 12. Okay. And now, see here, take the third equation. Can I write like this? Just you tell me, ma, whether you can have it like this. The third equation as x plus y is equal to z. Can we have like this? If so, then we can have it like this also. That is x plus y is equal to 12. Yes, that is 12, isn't it? We can have like this. And now you see, this is equation 1, 2, 3. Name it as equation number 4. So see, you are having two variable in equation number 4. And we have to get one more equation of same. So which one shall we write? You take the second equation, ma. What is your second equation? It is 5x plus 3y plus z is equal to 56. And here we can substitute in the place of z, you can substitute 12. So it becomes 5x plus 3y plus 12 is equal to 56. And now it is 5x plus 3y is equal to 56 minus 12. And now 5x plus 3y is equal to, when you subtract, what do you get? 44. Are you getting? Now this is the equation of two variables, isn't it? X and y. You can have it as equation number 5. Now you look to the equation number 4. There also you are getting x and y, two variable. Okay. And now this fourth equation, I am multiplying that by 3. I want to eliminate y. So here the y coefficient is 3. So I am multiplying the fourth equation by 3. So I get 3x plus 3y is equal to 36. Right? And see here, 3y both are plus. So we have to change the sign. That is, we are subtracting. We have to change the sign. So these two gets cancelled. And 5 minus 3, it is different sign. Find the difference. It is 2. And greater one is, which is greater one? Your 5x is greater, isn't it? So you will be writing plus 2x is equal to, when you subtract, what do you get? 8. Now you divide both sides by 2. Since 2 and 8 are divisible of 2, or we can say it is a multiple of 2, so you divide both sides by 2. You will be getting x is equal to 4. Have you noticed one thing, ma? See, while solving the equation, all my equal sign, ma, they come in a proper way. In a, அதாவது ஒன்னு கீழ ஒன்னு கரெக்டா வருதா, ஈக்குவல் டு சைன்லாம் ஒன்னு கீழ ஒன்னு அப்படியே வருதா? You have in mind, you have to practice only like that, then your paper will be looking good. That's why. Okay. So now we have found, already we have found z is equal to 12 and x is equal to 4. Now we have to find y. So shall we take the equation number 1? So I'll clean off other things. So now I'm going to continue with first equation. I'm going to substitute. What is your x? It is 4 and y is unknown and your z is equal to 12, which is equal to 24. And now when you add, what happens is y plus 16 is equal to 24 and your y is equal to 24 minus 16. So what is your y? This 8. Am I right? Are you getting y is equal to 8? Yes. Now write the solution. What is your solution? X is equal to 4 and y is equal to 8 and your z is equal to 12. Clear, girls? I'll stop with this, ma. You just to practice off and we can continue in the next class. Okay. And next week onwards, we'll be having a test, ma. I'll just brief it later. Okay. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much.